So a novice enters a very strict monastery, and he meets the abbot, the head of the monastery, for the first time. And the abbot says, well, you know, we're very strict, so you can say only 2 words to me every 5 years. So now go off and be a good monk, and we'll talk in 5 years. So 5 years passes, and the guy's praying and doing all the work in the monastery. 5 years has passed, and he goes and he meets the abbot. And he says, well, now that 5 years has passed, what do you have to say? And the guy says, food cold. And he says, oh my gosh, he says, I'm so sorry, you've been dealing with this cold food in the dining room for 5 years. We'll fix that immediately. He says, but otherwise you're doing great. Goes off. 5 years passes, he comes back. He says, well, he says, now that it's been 10 years, what would you like to say? What are your 2 words? And he says, bed hard. And he goes, oh my gosh, you've been here for 10 years enduring that terrible hard bed? He says, we'll get you a new one immediately. But you've done great. I'll see you in 5 years. So another 5 years passes. The guy comes back to the abbot, and he says, well, now that it's been 15 years, what do you have to say? And the guy says, I'm leaving. And the abbot says, well, you know what? I'm not surprised. You've done nothing but complain since you got here.